And hello to all my Pisces friends. I'd like to welcome you in. My name is Scott Sagent, and today I'll be doing your free psychic tarot reading for December 2022. Now today they've dialed up for my great Pisces a storyline spread. It's a great spread for general readings because it casts a very wide net across the entire sign of Pisces. We're going to be telling different stories for different Pisces, sometimes 3, 4, 5. Sometimes 6 if spirit is very chatty, different stories for different Pisces. And this whole idea here, it's like a bunch of mini readings all in one, which is great because then we can get the story that is right for you. There is going to be a home run in here that is 100% for you, and we're going to get to it. That is the agenda, that is the job for the day. Now, there may be multiple stories that resonate with you too. I've had people tell me that, and that's okay if it does, but there will also be some that do not, and that's okay. That's just for other Pisces. So we're going to get to yours. That's the whole idea here. They've also asked that I conclude your reading with angel protection. It's just a couple cards. They want me to do 2 angel cards here for you, extra at the end. That'll just give us a little extra push, a little emphasis on a certain direction. Also going to conclude your reading with the rune stone, which I always do. That'll bring the whole thing together very, very nicely. So we're going to get started right now, Pisces. We'll waste no more time. Cards are already shuffled. I do that ahead of time to save us all a bunch of time. I'm going to bring you in an overhead camera right now so you can watch. And we're on and recording. There we go. What I'm doing now, guys, these are my ritual cuts. Basically, we cut each deck into thirds, put them back together in a separate order, and that satisfies the ritual aspect of tarot. It's the same procedure for personal private reading, so it's just like you're here with me now. And you are. So here we go. The storyline spread starts with 5 cards. I expanded out from there where I need to go, but here's your base core group of 5. This is the most important thing for you to see. If you watch nothing else, just watch this little snippet here. There's your main 5. That's the group. That's actually going to be the end of the storyline. The reason I know that is because I got this bird here facing inwards. So what that does is that ends me, brackets it off like this. And it's still in view. Everything's in view. Very good. So now I do need some extra cards. I got to get the pairings together as well. Let's see where we go here. Those go together. These guys here are complicated, so I got to go by suit, and they're all different suits too. So let me get my extra card here to make sure that's a person. It is not a person. That is energy of the card. Energy of the King of Cups there is what they want to use. That's letting me know too that she's looking away from these guys here. So this is going to be the third story. It's going to go like that. And there is no correlation there. Actually, no, that is together. So we are good there. Now the inverts that came in are 50-50, they're well adjusted. We're going to leave all that stuff alone, actually. I do need another card here to see if this queen is a person, and it is not. So also using the energy of another person there with a queen. So that's it for these cards, guys. Now we just need angel card for every single story. That just gives us a little bit more background, really. Let us know some more information about what is going on with these stories. I'm going to kind of shuffle it around like this so you can see it all in view. I think that should get the job done there. I think we're good there. Okay, very good. Is this one in view? Yep. Okay. So this is going to be story 1 to the left of my hand there. Story number 2, we're going to go up top to Beloved One. Those 2 cards there. And then we're going to end at the very bottom. That'll be story number 3 with Spread Your Wings. Very good. Let's get started, guys. All right, Pisces. The other great thing about storyline spreads too is that they can talk about anything they want here. The floor is wide open, and very interesting to see where they're going to go with these themes, because they can go from work into one story, talking about love in another, and back to health and all over the place. They can go wherever they want. Let's get started, guys. Okay, story number 1. Story number 1, Pisces, they talk about first. This is for my Pisces that are really at a crossroads, really kind of driving blind. You don't really know which way is up or which way you want to take this decision-making process. Should you go left? Should you go right? Should you go nowhere right now and just stay where you're at? That is very much the driver. If this sounds like you could very much be with me here in story number 1. They want to let you know that this is a sword. It's my 2 of swords. Anytime we have swords, it is the suit of the mental, the cerebral suit, and sometimes I have to remind you that these things that we worry about in swords are illusions. They're not real. Sometimes it's all up here in our head. We worry about things, we get stressed and get anxiety about things, maybe in the past that you can't go back and change anyway, maybe for the future. that hasn't happened yet, hasn't come yet. All these kind of things are a waste of energy. So in case it's that, just try to, I don't want to say, just put it out of your mind altogether. Of course, probably can't do that. Some people can, but most of us cannot. The best advice for this is really just not to let it eke at you. Not get too caught up into the, what's it going to be? What's going to happen with this? What should I do with this? Take things a day at a time. It is much more kind of like look what's right in front of your face energy than the bigger picture. The next thing they show here is some of you are getting over some kind of squabbles here, disagreements, I got things trying to pull in different directions here. It is my 5 of Wands. This can be work related, so I want to, at least in a general reading, give you that option that this may be something about the workplace. The work corner is a big place. Work, business, enterprise, area of study, collegiate courses, learning anything new, entrepreneurship, new business, for most people, the JOB. But this is like somebody fighting over something here. And we're getting out of that phase. That was before, maybe it was November, maybe it was even before that, but it's still carrying over and eking into your December. So we're still trying to get away from this tug of war thing, this little pull, this stick fight thing that's going on here, whether it's about work or about anything else in life, really, because they started it with the mental suit. So this can be anything you worry about, really. So, you're worried about getting your share here, you're worried about getting your cut or something not being fair, perhaps, something like that. This is the advice. The angel card they brought in is remember who you are. This is very important because you are being tempted here, or you may be kind of pushed here by other people, by darker negative forces, or, just bad vibe people, to act in ways that you wouldn't normally act. Acting outside of your character comes up here quite a bit. So remember who you are is what they want to remind you. That, you don't have to stoop to these other people's levels. You don't have to, play that game. You can take the high road here, and you don't even have to, deal with that. So like I said, very much right in front of your face energy. Let's get into story 2, guys. A lot of advice there, really, is what that story 1 was. Story number 2, Pisces, we bring in first a big lack of authority with the love corner. My goodness, we need some Pisces to start taking care of this love corner thing with the family, with your dating life, with whatever the circumstance is for you. If this is all out of whack, this very well could be you, Pisces, with me here in story number 2. And this is basically a call, not to say you neglected it here, but it's saying it needs the energy. And it's saying you need to make these decisions for yourself. You need to stop letting other people decide for you. If you're here with me in story 2, this is a big push for you to strengthen up and get the courage going. Put on those muscles, and even if it's just a suit of muscles, makes you feel tough, makes you feel strong. And this is what they want. They don't want you to act out of weakness. They want you to act out of strength. I have my strength card next. This is saying you actually have all the tools. Pisces, you're not missing anything here in story number 2. You got what it takes to do what you got to do here. You do not gotta let other people control you or make decisions for you or guide you and lead you in ways. You are a sovereign being of God. You are a spiritual force, and you can do this by yourself. You don't need other people to be pushing you in directions. You have the strength, you have the tools. And Spirit's a little confused because they realize this. But for some reason, Pisces, you in here in story number 2, you may not fully realize this. So that is why we are here to remind you of who you are. And that kind of goes back to story 1. So you can see a correlation there already. They do bring in beloved one here also, which is an interesting kind of way to bend this together, because this is basically somebody, usually a deceased loved one of ours, that is on the other side, that is helping you here. So if this is you having a real hard time with your love corner, and your love corner, let me tell you, it's a big place. It's not just your love relationship. Maybe your love relationship is A-okay just fine. Maybe this is a tiff here with a sibling. Maybe this is a real issue with the friend you're having here, and really just need to get this pulled together here. Everything's loose here and all over the place. So we have help. Angelic help from the other side, like I said, usually in the form of a deceased loved one, but this is coming through as a beloved one, so this is somebody you care about very much. I see this come up a lot for mothers. I'm not saying that's necessarily it. Everybody, a lot of us still have our mothers here. It's not necessarily that, but it is usually very feminine energy. So we're just going to leave it there like that. Now, before I get into story number 3, I do want to hit your moon cycles, guys. We have some very important cycles going on in the month of December. Okay guys, it is time for the moon cycle forecast. I'm cutting in here wearing a special accessory to help you remember how important the moon cycles are going to be in December. We're going to get to that in a second with that new moon, that powerful new moon right before Christmas. But first, let me tell you about the full moon. That happens first. That'll ease its way in December 7th, guys, early in December. That right around that first week is the best time to get anything out of your life that you don't want there anymore. And it doesn't matter what it is, because the universe doesn't care what you use it for. Just to better yourself is the whole idea of this. It doesn't matter what you're getting out either. This could be people. For some people, you got to get rid of people out of your life, some toxicity, stuff like that. Others of you need to purge some job stuff. You maybe need to sell something. Maybe you need to break an old habit. Get rid of emotional baggage. Any of this stuff, I call it the garbage truck of the universe, guys. Get it out with that full moon energy. That full moon is going to be peaking, like I said, December 7th. You don't have to do these things on the 7th. Just any time toward the beginning of December is the ideal time to get anything out of your life that doesn't belong there anymore. And adversely, we have the big one, the super new moon, which happens on December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. And that's relevant because you're going to have a bam, great time for manifestation here. Think about it. December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, that is when the new moon hits. The day after that is Christmas Eve, and the day after that is Christmas Day. So it's just like a triple boom there. So boom. We got great things, great manifestation possibilities for all of the signs here late in December, guys. Bringing anything new into your life. And like I said, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be new love. Some of you are looking for new love. Some of you are looking for something new with work or business. Some of you are looking to start a new diet or exercise program. And I would advise not to wait until actually January 1 to do these things. This is a better time here actually at the end of December. And starting a new diet right before Christmas, probably not a good idea. Enjoy your hot cocoa, your nice family meal, and the rest of all the great holiday stuff. And then after that, kick off that diet, start that new kick. It doesn't have to be on the 23rd, guys, and that's the relevancy of this whole thing is you have a little bit of a window here. And I put together a moon cycle cheat sheet. It's a little forecast, a little graphic aid tool to help make this make sense to you a little bit more and shows you how these energies move in and out. And that is free, guys. It is parked on my website, scottsagent.com. You go to my videos page. At the bottom of that, you will see the graphic for the moon cycle cheat sheet. Check that out, and that'll show you how you can use these energies to just make your life go a little bit smoother. While you're at the website, make sure that you're signed up for the newsletter. You can see that at the bottom of every single page on the website. It's very important because you get a couple free things every single year just by being signed up for it. My newsletter people love being part of that group. They get hooked up in a big way. I give them promo codes. I only send one newsletter email every single month. It's just for updates and what's going on in promo codes. Like I said, save you guys some money on readings. Speaking of readings, I just launched a new service. It's called Messages from Heaven, and it is highly popular, guys. It has just really shot off in ways that I could have never dreamed. It has been a very successful run. It goes right alongside the My Month 2, which is another very successful reading that I do. Audio readings are the way of the future, and people love them because they're personalized just to you. I use only your energy. It is no bubble energy, just like we're reading here for the entire sign. Here, it's all about you. Actually, all of my products, all of my services are personalized just to you. So check that out. And I have a wide variety of services too, from small and simple all the way up to full service, depending on what you're looking for. We got something for everybody there. Speaking of something for everybody, while you're at the website, make sure you check out the store. Also follow the Facebook page too. I think I forgot to say that. But I do giveaways on Facebook too. So the spiritual store gets one product bigger every single month. We just launched it a few months ago. We got the Scott Sagent Sage Soap. I'm going to be flashing pictures up here as I talk about it. The Scott Sagent Sage Soap available in Sanctuary Sage, available in Cactus Sage. Rave reviews on those. That is the most popular product in the store right now. We also have the Sunflower Potpourri and the Sunflower Mister. Great products as well. And last month we just launched the t-shirts. And 2 designs there, and I got 2 more coming out here in December. So get you guys looking good, feeling good in December. These all make great gifts, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to take care and cater to yourself too. You're worth it. So cater to yourself. Give yourself a nice little gift here, or get some stuff here for other people. Gift cards also available on scottsagent.com. So we got the whole thing covered, guys. You guys are going to love any of these products you get. The t-shirts are fulfilled by third party. Everything else there is fulfilled right through the website directly, but everything is linked right to scottsagent.com. You can find everything out that I'm talking about right there. And all these pictures of the shirts that I'm flashing on here, there are more colors and more different styles available than what I'm showing you. This is just a quick little sample, guys, to give you a little taste of what is there. So make sure you check all that stuff out, guys. Let's get back to your reading. Okay, Pisces, back with a little wardrobe change, going into your story 3 right now, coming in hot. We start with the Queen of Cups. They told me not a person, though. So this means the energy of the Queen. So the Queen is the nurturer. They really need you to nurture this love corner. You can see a resounding theme between story 2 and 3. There are going to be different moving parts in the specifics, though. But they need you to nurture this. This is especially for my Pisces that have done a good job, okay? This is less of a neglect like story 2 was, and this is more of a like, hey, you've done the work. You've, taken great care of the family, your friends, your social dynamic, your range of friends, the workplace, all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, we need a continuance of it. You got to keep doing it. This is the month for it. You need to keep pouring the energy into it. They actually show taking great pride in your people and the things that you put your time and effort into. So you guys are doing all that. Great. Like I said, you just need to keep doing it. So keep on the path, keep on course. Don't let off the gas. Keep your foot on the gas, basically, is what it means here. So this is for my group here, my Pisces in story 3 that have a much more complete love corner. The love corner is still pushing for the energy. So pretty much all the Pisces, for the most part, need to put more energy than usual into the love corner. The next thing we show here is it's my 6 of Wands, and it is on an invert. So there is a little setback that's going to come in December. Now, why are they letting you know about a little setback? Not to get you upset, because the key word there is little. Another word for that would be small. This is a small setback. Usually it's something in the work corner. It may not be. It may be something else. Maybe you dropped a $20 bill out of your purse and it flew away and you lost $20. It could be as little as that. It could be a little bit bigger, but the idea there is small. So it's a small setback, but it's usually, I gave you an example of financial, but this is usually more about work. It can be about other things too, but let me give you an example of a work setback. This would be like if you're trying to get a job that you really liked, going up for promotion or something like this, and it just didn't work out in your favor this time. It's a small setback. Does it mean you should quit? Not necessarily. Does it mean you should give up on what you're trying to do? Not necessarily. This is just a small setback. So why are they letting you know this? So you can expect it. So you don't let it deter you. This is like a speed bump in the road. You don't want to hit the speed bump and just stop the car and get out and inspect and be like, oh, well, that sucks. I hit a speed bump. Oh, I can't drive over that again. No big deal. It's a speed bump. You hit a speed bump, you slow down for it, and then you get back up to speed. That's kind of how it works, That's what we all do. At least, the good drivers. Hopefully all of us do that. But anyway, small speed bump, small little setback with work or something else. They're letting you know here that can occur, and to not let that stop you. Why don't they want it to stop you? Because of where this goes. Okay, we have spread your wings. So you guys are getting ready to launch. Something bigger or something better or something brighter is right around the corner here for a lot of my Pisces here in story 3. They say right here, do not hold back. The timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. You're ready to go. So this is, whatever the setback is probably for a reason. It's probably not the end all be all. It's like if you didn't get that job you thought was the perfect job for you and you end up getting the next thing that comes up in January, for example, or later in December, that is just a much more better fit. Maybe it was the same job. Maybe it's better hours. Maybe it's just, it'll give you more freedom, maybe more financial freedom, maybe more time with the kids, time with the family, all these things. So spread your wings, soar, launch. The timing's good. They don't want you to wait when this opportunity comes. So please be on the lookout for it. You miss 100% of the opportunities you're not looking for. So always eyes open here. And that's pretty much story number 3. Let's get into your angel protection. I did promise you guys 2 of those. Grab them right here. Okay, very good. One of these is very much into work too. But first, clairsentience, guys. Okay, they say notice things that reoccur. Notice feelings that are going on. So for example, if you go into work and you have a weird feeling in your gut every time you go in there, or maybe it's around a certain person, you get a weird feeling about this person. Hey, you know what? Trust your instincts, trust your gut, trust your intuition. This is the universe and your higher self trying to tell you something. So pay attention to reoccurring physical feelings. Also emotions. In the month of December, it's a big driver here. They want you to know that this is the other side giving you guidance here. maybe he's trying to steer you away from something specific. It makes me feel like story number 1. A lot of you that are worried about something here, Pisces, a direction or where your life should go in a certain corner or something like that, something of the like. And they want you to pay attention to things that reoccur to you because it's doing it for a reason. The next thing we have here is leadership, guys. It is time for you to assume your leadership powers and guide others. That's very much story number 3 vibe. It could be the other ones too, but we have leadership coming up for a reason. So for some of you, they want you to step up. Step up for what? It's going to be different for everybody because this is a general reading. But hey, step up is step up. This is the month to do it. This is the call. They want you to, they're saying, hey, here's the trumpet. Blow this trumpet. You're ready to lead. You're ready to blow this horn and make these decisions and get moving. Spread your wings, launch, all that good stuff. It's been a very good reading for Pisces, guys. Three short stories, tongue twister there, but all very profound ones, and a lot of good advice in all of them too. So here we go with your runestone. Runestone for December for my great Pisces. It's going to be that one right there. And this is the runestone, the flag of joy. Joy. Very, very simple runestone, yet very profound. Remember, this is supposed to be fun. They want you to do what you find happiness in and what you find joy in. Some people like going to Disney World. Some people like spending time alone, getting away from other people. Whatever it is that you find happiness in is the runestone that came up here. It's joy. Do what you find joy in December. Find a reason to smile more than usual. Share that smile. Do what you are passionate about and share that passion with other people. And that is the greatest gift that you can give anybody, in my own humble opinion. So that concludes what has been a very good reading for Pisces, guys. I thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to like and subscribe so you see the future videos. I'll catch you guys again with the mid-month right before Christmas, but if I don't see you there, have a happy set of holidays, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you soon.